Yes, the Miitopia mono job. A challenge that will make you love your favorite job even more. Now, there's only one problem with this challenge, is that, well, I can only use Warrior. But the protagonist does get job weights at the beginning of Nexdoor and Realm of the Fae. To solve this issue a bit, I will be using Cat during the beginning of Nexdoor and Tank during Realm of the Fae and the beginning of Karkaton. And also, this video was inspired by Daniel is very bored. Go check him out. I'll link his channel in the description. He did this exact same challenge with Chef. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the rules. I can only use Warrior. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. This boss was a little hard considering the magic attacks hit really hard because of Warrior's non-existent magic stat. I had to heal strategically so my Miis did not die, but I still won. This boss wasn't that challenging. He hit a little hard, but nothing to worry about. This boss did take a while to kill though. I don't know why. Griffin literally went the exact same as Golem. It's just that status effects now. General was stressful. His attacks still hit hard even though I have a team full of warriors. By far the hardest Gross and Greenhorn, my whole team was actually in the red at one point because of this hard-hitting multi-attack. But we managed to win, and now it's time for Nexdoor. This boss had its ups and downs. At times it was fine having my Miis chipped a little bit, and then at times my Miis were at the red health. Again, another boss that still hit hard, but despite 3 of my team members being warriors, I'm a cat now. This boss was easy, but it took a while for no reason. He also really hated Daniel for some reason. Now, this boss was surprisingly really free. He did no damage, and Cat's Horse Whispering and Pretzel being praised. Yeah, this boss was easy. Now, I can't say the same about the Fire Breathing painting. It was more challenging, and if this fight went on any longer, I would not have won. The Fire Breath hurts a lot, and my Miis were constantly at half or low HP, so sprinkles were very common. I was lucky to beat this on my first try. Pokemon Sword and Shield boss and games are really easy. Pharaoh was just really tedious. His curses were annoying and he just kept on chipping my Miis and my Miis just kept chipping him. It got close towards the end because I did not sprinkle my Miis like an idiot. Eventually one of us fell and it wasn't us. So, on to Realm of the Fae. The Spooter was annoying. It hit like a semi-auto truck and had the annoying Spooter status effect. A tedious back and forth battle that just went on way too long. Owl was really easy. The only interesting part is that it hits hard when your Miis are stupid. Witch Slime was just annoying. It was easy, but it was just annoying back and forth battle. The exact same thing can be said for Butterfly. Ah yes, frog time. Now this boss was a little more intense, but it was literally just another back and forth tussle. So, with that, on to Karkaton. Okay, before we go on to Karkaton, I forgot to mention that I lost the footage for Tomato Bros, so yeah. This world could be really hard or really easy. Not really easy, a little bit less hard. So, let's see. This boss was annoying because Tank is dog water, and the Great Sage was carrying me. I got really lucky with this boss because it only uses lightning attack once. It still hits like a dump truck, but I could have been worse. Burning Column hits like a punch in the face from Mike Tyson. And it was really intense, and the Great Sage carried me again, so I can finally be a warrior again now. Now, this boss is usually really difficult, and it still was. The nightmares and hard-hitting attacks were annoying, but we have Purple Coke now, and Tower of Flame, so it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now, I actually forgot to use my signature Purple Coke in the beginning of this battle. But after I remembered that I could use it, this battle was easy. This battle was just easy. I just had to sprinkle once, and, well, he's dead. This boss went on forever. because of the Pokemon Sword and Shield enemies constantly spawning. It was more tedious than anything, and I got to use Warrior's Horse Whispering for the first time, so that's cool. I actually almost lost because of my stupidity. My Mies got really low at one point, and he actually killed Daniel. So yeah, besides that, this boss was pretty easy, despite its magic attacks. And now it's time for the big bad Dark Lord. The big bad Dark Lord. It was an even fight, back and forth, and my Mies got low, and sometimes their faces were stolen. But once the Mies' faces were stolen, I just targeted the boss, and he just kind of died. So that's that. Dark Lord time. Traveler's Hub time. The worst part of any Miitopia playthrough. Yeti was a pushover. The ice status is super annoying though. Burger was iffy. On one hand, he doesn't hit hard. Doesn't hit as hard. On the other hand, he swallows your knees whole. UFO hits hard, but it was still easy because of Purple Coke. And this boss was easy even with underlevel teammates. So, Shield Sprinkles. This is one of the craziest clutches I've ever done. See, Ice Queen wipes out my other 3 teammates, I revive Patrick, and we go back and forth until Ice Queen kills me unexpectedly, and by a miracle, Patrick is able to clutch up without Hyper Sprinkles. Wild. Now this boss is usually really annoying, but also really easy. The same exact thing applies to this battle. And now, it's time for Skyscraper. Phantom of Evil hurts a lot, and Nightmare status is annoying. But, you know, Purple Coke exists, so, yeah. Now, these bosses are really easy once you take out one of them. The Gold General hits like a truck with its multi-target attack, but it's still nothing much. Pushover, nothing else to say. The only interesting thing I can think of to say here is that, why do the tadpoles have so much HP? And I stole that from Daniel's very board, so I don't even know what else to say. Now with this boss out of the way, it's time for the big bad Darkest Lord. The left hand wasn't that bad because, well, Warrior's kind of made for this. It's a physical job that can tank all the left hand's hits, so it's literally perfect. The only hard part is that when it uses its multi-attack Scratch, which does hurt a bit. Now, you might expect this to be the hardest boss in the game, but it actually wasn't that bad. Yes, it was hard, and he really hated Link for some reason, but it wasn't as bad as I originally thought. I think I actually over-prepared for this. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the Darkest Lord fight. The fight that ended in 2 turns! I'm not even joking. I saved all my sprinkles for the Darkest Lord like any sane person, but I wasn't expecting it to end this quickly. He didn't even summon his minions. The hardest part of this fight was thinking about who to heal after the 1 HP attack. The biggest joke. And that's the end. Thank you for watching. Now this challenge was actually really fun to do, and it became really easy after Cerberus with the, you know, Purple Coke, but it was still fun. Thank you for watching, and have a nice new year.